Hi everyone, just recording this to let you all know, clearly the RFB Do D&D has been cursed by some evil sea hag, as I have yet again managed to lose a large chunk of the audio of this episode. So it cuts out a bit. Hopefully it shouldn't happen again. Fingers crossed. Right. I hope you all enjoy the episode. Hello.
No, it
So,
definitely.
It's pretty cool.
I don't know. I muted
I
it.
know.
Wow.
Okay, so is everyone in and ready?
Hiddo isn't here. Still.
She said she's coming.
She says she's coming.
What about Stoon?
Burn the witch.
Burn the witch.
Why does Mal have like some sort of tag called Achtung?
I think it's like
Because
private
I
speaker.
added it to her. It's saying Achtung, Aufnahme läuft, so he's recording.
Hair.
Oh,
yeah. Her.
Hey, her.
Hey, no.
That
I
her
don't-
wasn't
I don't
based
think
at you,
Mal's
Hiddo,
a
it was
her.
based at Mal.
So,
Okay. We can
It's
start.
fucking Mal, the gender bender.
I was wondering who that was that was drinking.
Drinking.
Yeah, plenty of drinks, plenty of alcohol, plenty of sleep. You, and you all come down to the central hall where everyone sort of gathers. Dragon walks in. Are you equipped, Dragon?
I am.
Okay. Would you like to show the class what you look like?
The class.
did we
Let's see if I
reset
can
our
find
The
slots,
class.
by the way?
What, sorry?
Do we get our slots back?
Yes, everything is renewed. Everything is healed.
But I am wearing full first order armor. And
First
and that
order?
mask. No,
First
not
order,
First
oh my
order, not
God.
first order. The order. Don't know why I said first order. Remnants. First order. The order. Don't know why I keep saying first order. And that mask. Are the
Who
people
is
with are the people with me, Mal?
They have apparently been told to wait until you are ready to leave.
Okay. So
Yes, you've just turned up.
I met with my father finally, and
Wait, who are you?
you know who I am. It's me, Nova.
So you settled the daddy issues?
Wow.
Well, we came to an amicable agreement, and I am now the ambassador for the Order on the old world, and I have three nameless soldiers with me. Well, waiting for us when we leave, and a couple of others, as well as not overly impressed at you, Andre. You lied to me, and so did you, Silius.
I didn't lie.
You said
What the
my father laughed at you. He calls you fools.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Who's your father again?
I mean, we're not
Zacchaeus
walking around in
Zacchaeus
Remnant armor.
Dragonstar, the Grand Master. He apparently you told him he would get full governance over the old world, which he didn't expect. But anyway, that's behind us. I would just prefer if you would tell me the truth next time, what agreements you come to with people. We're a party after all. We're all companions here.
Yeah.
We all have the same goals in
You're a
mind.
party.
I
But
just
you
want
walk
to know if
around
that's
as
it.
an ambassador of the remnants.
What did you say, Gustav?
I want north.
What, you gonna leave me like that? Bastard.
But either way, we have five more soldiers to help us retake the old world.
Bro, I want my forest back, that's all. I just want to
Okay,
go around
Gustav.
just running through my forest yelling at
Let
trees.
big men talk, right?
Why do we get
Well then,
soldiers?
How do we
is
get
the
soldiers?
Why do we get soldiers?
There are five of the remnants members. Three nameless, which are very finely trained soldiers. They'll help us.
Yeah, but like
So that's
5 is
basically
not enough to really pose any kind of threat to the
No,
enemies.
but it's the same amount as we have here, pretty much.
But it's
we've
basically people that are gonna watch us. I don't like that.
I don't like that. Too.
It's not enough for the enemy. It's probably to keep us in order or to watch what we're doing. I don't like that.
Help us defend the camp either way when we make one. They'll be useful for small missions.
Who are they gonna answer to?
Me.
And you answer to the remnants. Okay.
I answer
like
to
this
restoring the
message.
order.
I mean, to be honest,
Vilsi and
if
Dragonhold.
we kick some Kernas, I'm down for it. So fuck Kern.
I am.
After we get on the old world, there's nothing, keeping the contacts. So we can do whatever we want then.
But not with 5
I-
soldiers and spearing on back.
Well, then if we don't need them, we can just ban them then.
No, I'm not visibly armed. I have no weapons on me that you can see.
What about armor though?
No, I am wearing the armor.
He is
You're not
wearing what you imagine is probably Dragonhold armor, but like it looks a bit weird from what you have heard.
Yeah, how did you get that? It was like a present for it?
My father gave it to me.
Well, is the time limit or the agreement we had gone for now? Have you actually settled it?
He doesn't want to force us off the island, but he does want us to leave and actually go back to the old world. So we may as well.
Yeah, I guess we don't have any time restraints at least.
Well, I guess
We're ready anyway, pretty much.
I guess we get the chief then, and then we can go.
Yes.
Agreed.
Also, we need to contact my friend again, if you remember, Nova, just to make sure. Would any of you people opposed to me meeting with
Oh, him.
Kirus?
But we
What's he
could
gonna
also
do?
just split up, right?
What is his deal?
Well, he was my right hand for most of the time. He's definitely a capable man that could help us with.
What did you
most
promise
stuff.
him again?
Half the share, wasn't it?
Half.
Half the share of what?
Half.
Yeah, it was definitely a
His share.
vague agreement that I said that if half of anything I get.
I don't think we're exactly going to raid, but sure.
Yeah, that's we're not going to raid. That's why.
Interesting
What
agreement.
are we going to do then?
Yeah, he
Start
Kirus
a
is a
rebellion.
capable man, but he definitely was kind of foolish for getting this kind of agreement. That's why I'm sure
Gonna raid caravans then, or
we could, but
outposts?
Yeah, we can.
Well, as long as his share, I'm fine with it, I guess.
and also like he gave us the gems. You've probably seen, like we'd probably sell that for. Actually, probably not sell it, but they're definitely worth something if we find actually a buyer.
Oh yeah, the gems. I forgot about those.
Yeah, he's the only reason why I got them. So yeah, I don't want to leave him here.
Do we have provisions for the trip?
Yes. It's been
Definitely.
arranged.
So all we need to do is gather up the chief, as you said, and your contact, and we'll be good to go.
I guess we don't have to.
I think.
Yeah, do any more on this weird island, I would say.
I mean, if we get enough money, I can probably buy my armor set.
You want armor, Gustav?
There isn't
Yeah,
really
we
money
have
on this
like
island.
special orders in our civilization that primarily are profound in like one weapon or something like that. That were really good until current.
If we find anyone in the old war, we're definitely able to get the finest they can to, scavenge or somehow get them. I'm not sure we're gonna find someone from your lands to make it for you, but of course we can arrange that if that's possible.
Either
Well,
way,
then,
should we pack up our things and get ready to leave once we found those people?
is there actually anything else that he gifted to you other than the armor?
The armor and the men. That's it.
Are the men good equipped?
They're equipped with the best stuff they have here.
I'm still
I think
lacking
the
my.
still have the original nameless armor, so they are well equipped. Am I right, Mal?
Yes, I do.
Still feeling quite bad with me being without, my trusty rope. I'm still trying to find any way to get it.
Do you want to take half of mine?
Only 10 meters, 5 meters for both would be a good split, I guess. So we can both use it anytime we want. You don't need 10-meter rope, do you?
Well, a
always
foot is
useful.
less than a meter.
Yeah, it's a third of a meter.
I'll be satisfied.
Oh, hang on! You can tie up people with the rope.
Of course.
Okay. I pull the hempen rope out my bag and hack it in half with the dagger, and then give him half.
Appreciate it.
It weighs 5 pounds, by the way.
Make a note of that in your inventory.
I have.
Nico as well.
Yeah, now for me also it's 5.
Okay.
Well then,
Shall we go?
Yes. I never sat down, but I walk out the tavern.
where should we meet? Because I'm probably going to contact him alone. If that doesn't bother any of you.
Probably at the Bluefish. I mean the boatman.
Yeah, we should go
ready.
say farewell to the Viceroy as we are about to leave.
Oh yes, it was our mission.
We may never see him again. Depending on how it goes. For all we know, we could all end up dead very soon.
So I guess the best is just to first visit him, then I'm gonna contact and I'll just join you when I be able to.
You may as well put out a word to meet your contacts, and then you can see him afterwards.
Okay. So you all set off to the Viceroy's headquarters?
I go to the chiefs. I don't
Yeah,
go to this
The
road.
chief is in the tavern.
Oh.
Wait, do you remember?
Okay. I stay with the chief and then I wait for them to finish their business.
Oh, so we're just gonna gather in the tavern then? Alright.
No, we can gather at the boat.
Okay.
You saying that you're staying here, so I suppose you
I'll
would
drink.
wait for...
We'll meet you at the boat once we're done with the Viceroy.
Alright.
Who's actually coming with me to meet the Viceroy?
Well, other than 2 of us.
Is it just me and Eldarth?
I mean, I can come.
Silius, you're staying with Andre. He fallen asleep
me,
again.
Eldarth, and Gustav's son are all going.
I
Okay.
will stay with Andrew.
Strange Sirius isn't going to see his own ex-ruler. Either way, we set off.
His choices.
Okay, so you two are setting off then?
3 of us.
And all right.
Oh, alright, yes, alright. Okay, so as you three set off, you can turn up at the gates of like the improvised sort of where it's you haven't actually been in there yet, other than Dragon has. It's sort of like it's the nicest place on the island, but it's still like a place on the island, so it's like maybe the same quality of like a regular house back on the Isle of Old Salt. And there's 2 royal guards standing on either side of the doorway, and as you approach, they let you pass. And you can arrive into the sort of inner sanctum of the building. You can see it looks like the Viceroy is busy sort of working away, writing something quickly. He sort of looks up. Hello.
Greetings.
Greetings. We are preparing to leave the island once and for all.
Ah, good. Just the 3 of you?
Oh no, our other 3 companions as well, but they're at the boat getting ready to leave. Plus, the chief of the Vadashi people, I'm not entirely sure. And I managed to reconcile with my father, and he's given us 5 soldiers to go with.
That's surprising.
Yes, it surprised me as well. I wasn't expecting the same outcome.
Keep an eye on them.
It'll be fine.
So, he sort of pulls out 3 chairs from the table. Would you mind sitting? They have something you might want to know, of some information that may be useful for you.
Of course.
But I wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
Gustav, you also sit?
Oh shit. I take a seat.
Okay. Okay, so as you all are there, he sort of gets a piece of parchment he was writing on and turns it round to face you 3. So, I have some possible contacts remaining upon the mainland that may be of help to you. We haven't spoken in the last 4 years, obviously, so I can't vouch that they'll still be alive, but it may be useful for you to possibly get in contact with them once you reach the island. Reach the mainland. And then he pushes the sheet of paper towards you. And there are names written upon it. Let me just try to find the names.
Sorry, I'm back. I was talking with my parents.
The Viceroy is giving us a list of some contacts
Okay.
from 4 years ago on the island. He doesn't know if they'll still be alive or whatever.
Well, we'll see.
They'll see, yes.
So, what? Okay, right. So I shall type out what is on the paper. Those 3 names are the names of the contacts. Obviously, they're not their real names, but I didn't exactly specialize in speaking with the Vilsi spies personally, so.
Where would we be able to find these people?
That's a good question. The last contacts I had most of them were going into hiding once the siege began. I know one of them was or at least planned to be established in a small village. We don't even mark it on maps. It's small enough. Hi, it's me again, just for a minor interlude to let you all know what happened. And well, the players were informed about a series of informants. The one related to this currently is an informant located in the small hamlet of New Home. So, after finishing their business upon the island, they got on a boat and began to sail off towards the mainland after 4 years of missing it. And this is what happened.
Fun?
There you go.
Yeah, you're all back.
Don't worry, guys. We should probably do that so we can like, position ourselves everywhere. That will be at the center.
We don't even mark it on maps.
Oh, you're
so-
at my spot.
I was in the center
Okay,
all the time.
I accidentally stopped recording the moment that the Vilstroy mentioned that they don't mark stuff on maps. They don't mark the hamlet on maps. That's great.
That's quite a while ago.
Yeah.
Quite
Quite a while, yeah.
This just does not like to record for me.
Let's do it again!
Yeah,
Rewind.
it's rewind time.
Okay,
I think we need a bigger boat.
Oh, bye, Hido.
We already sailed.
okay.
Yeah.
So, where was I? I've lost track.
Rowan.
Oh yes, rowing. Yes, it's quite slow work, but you start to speed up a bit.
The name was rowing as well, right?
Yeah. No, the Centurion.
Oh. Is there only 2 oars?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, as you keep on rowing, so the wind keeps on like going for these really short gusts, and then stopping, like really unusually. And then suddenly, there's a massive gust of wind hitting you from, like, just from the rear, just off to the right. And it is starting to get it starts to hit you. So who is in the sails?
I am.
Okay.
Yord is right, Gustafsson is left, and Hidoka's the front one.
Okay.
But Hido is dead now.
It's 0-0. It's 0-0.
Is Hido passed out?
Yeah.
Okay. So is anyone going to take over the front?
Sidir, Seldorf, can one of
I'm
you?
praying.
But he's alive.
Damn.
Give me a
What the
religion.
Alright, you shouldn't be that hard. I'm not a man of strength, but can still do some stuff.
Okay, okay.
Our probably both sails are currently what you call it? Untied.
Do we need to do athletics rolls or?
Yeah.
He's getting there.
Yes. So it'd be strength, main sails, athletics for the small ones. It's a bit more
Just
difficult.
strength?
I'm just trying to balance it. Yeah, let's go with strength and the main one, athletics in the front.
Strength for the main one, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I think he just died.
No, yeah.
Will be missed. I wasn't very strong.
So who's doing the front?
Alright, so I will also do it.
I'll be held off.
Okay. As you
Gustafsson should also do strength.
well, him pulling on it, if anything, would push you in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Oh,
You need to try to keep the boat straight. If he
Okay.
pulled on it, he'd pull it left.
Did my religion throw do anything?
You don't know. You just start praying. You feel fulfilled.
Okay.
The boat starts to sort of... It keeps going straight, but it starts to sort of drift off slightly.
Nico is dead.
No, I'm not.
Died on the website. Are you back?
Which way did you say it was drifting?
It drifts off slightly from straight ahead. But otherwise, it seems to be good. So, as that happens, you notice a large wave coming in from the same direction.
From behind us?
Yes.
Nice.
Well, how
That's
big is
gonna
it? Can we
bring
see
us
avoid it?
forward, right? That's good.
Pull the oars up.
Oh god. it's actually probably right.
I just
Oh,
haven't
God.
rotated it.
It's already on top of us.
I've lost the little rotation symbol on it to let me rotate it.
Oh god.
There it is. It's a blue rotation symbol on a blue background. Okay. Yes, it is starting to roll in from the back right.
Gustav?
What is the captain saying?
The captain...
Wait, what?
so just keeping his wits about the place. He doesn't seem too worried.
I think we should go. We should both, turn left.
Captain seems to be not caring about it, so why should we?
It
It's
should
going
be
to-
fine for now. We've got a long way to go.
No, I guess so.
Okay.
I didn't hear any of that, so I just pull. Oh shit. Okay, never mind. The first one. Okay, kind of.
Okay.
It
As you
had a delay.
tweak
It did
the
not-
rope, not really much happens, and the wave crashes into the rear side, and there's a large creek. But other than that, there's nothing else.
I'm gonna. Is there a downstairs this boat? Did you say?
No. There is a
Okay.
slight area underneath the captain's quarters, and that's it.
I'm gonna go have a check in that just to make sure there's no holes or anything.
Okay. There doesn't appear to be at the moment.
What is the big chief doing?
Sleeping probably.
Yeah, he seems a bit worried about being on a boat, but he isn't. He seems to just be idling. There's not really much he can do. So as this is happening, Hatsun, no, I've forgotten your name.
Silius.
Silius.
Yes. Hello? My prayer has been answered.
Yes, who are you talking to?
Don't worry. Hello?
Hello.
We are followers. Aurelia. We're trying to get to the old world. May you help us.
The captain yells out wave at that exact moment. And there is a wave about twice the size of the previous one coming in.
Oh, that's already here.
Brace!
Brace!
May you bless us on our journey.
It's gonna sweep us.
Break it! The captain yells.
What does that
Turn
mean?
to the left!
To
Hard left!
the left!
Gustafsson! Eldorf! Gustafsson!
Yeah.
Pull left!
Okay.
Oh my god.
With a Herculean effort, you swing around and smash through the wave.
So we're just drifting.
We're not getting capsized today.
Yep.
Well, this moment anyway.
We're drifting through the waves, literally.
Why are you here?
We're trying to return to the old world.
Why?
We want to reclaim it to the former glory. For the former gods. For the former people.
Who might those be?
Can you repeat it? I didn't hear it.
What a bad priestess image.
If I was in that situation, I would ask for whom.
There's another one coming up.
Why are they so close? Can we like see them from far away?
Well, I can. It's the same here as it is here.
Turn to the right! Hard right!
Hard right.
Brace!
Oh god. Should I brace or?
As the creaking of the boat swings around, you get basically whipped up by the wave, and you see at least one or two planks on the wave as it goes past you from the rear of the boat.
That doesn't look good.
Should
okay,
I
we
throw
have
a
You
rope?
hear some running water.
I go and inspect for damage.
Give me an investigation.
Where is it?
Ah yes, those are made out of wood.
Okay, you can see it seems like there's about a plank wide hole in the back. It shouldn't flood like immediately, but you'll probably have to keep on bucketing it. Attempt to keep on.
Has anyone got any skill? Do we have any planks on the boat?
There is a couple. There's about 3.
Does anyone have any experience with repairs, carpentry?
Do we?
Does
Do you?
anyone?
Any background stuff?
I mean, I would imagine me, since
let me
I'm a
check.
good helper in the community.
Do any of the
I am a
soldiers?
son. I'm a son of a lumberjack.
Oh,
I do have some experience in woodworking.
would Eldorf then?
Yep, he would.
Eldorf, swap over. You come repair this hole.
Alrighty.
I run over and grab the front.
Do I roll
Yes, roll me.
performance? Yes.
I'm just trying to. There isn't a very good like construction or repairing skill.
No, it's not. Is there?
I can
Intelligence.
just do a normal 20 with a bonus.
You could do like a wisdom roll or something with advantage.
Isn't wisdom history, since he would think of what he did back then?
Intelligence, wisdom, something.
Yeah, just give me a straight int roll, I guess.
Does it 20?
You just roll intelligence.
Intelligence.
Okay, you can
Damn.
patch it up. You now have 2 planks left.
I thought I could just like conjure a plank out of nowhere.
Why
We started with 3.
are you coming back?
Eldorf, come and take the rope again.
Aye, sir.
We want to reclaim the Holy Land. Well, at least I want to. Please may you bless us for this journey. The one, true God Meridia.
At that moment, there's a massive gust of wind. It's going to hit you rear, back, at just an angle where it feels like it'll probably spin you around.
Can we hide the sails?
You can lower them. You'd have to climb up the mast to put them back up again, though.
So, did you say a big breath of wind?
A large breath of wind coming from the left, the rear left. It'll spin you.
Oh, rear left. We could just spin right.
May I ask, who do you serve?
Captain, what do you think?
I think we should probably either lower the sails or try to hardy it out.
Hardy then?
They sit through it.
Lower the sails.
Lowering the sail sounds like an act of cowardice. This is definitely a challenge from the sea.
Do I need acrobatics to climb up?
Yes. You can either temporarily lower it, which will be acrobatics, then sleight of hand, or you can literally just cut the rope from the bottom, and then you'll have to try to fix it again after. Okay, then sleight of hand.
I climb up the upper. Is there two masts or is it?
There's one big mast. There's a small mast, but it's about the height of you. It's not really something you need to climb.
Oh my god!
Damn,
Okay.
Nico's on this.
Nico, using his almost monkey-like skill, scales up the
Mast.
Yes, the mast. I forgot the word. And undoes the rope. The thing holding it. So the scales, so the sails lower, and the wind just goes past.
You got a +6 on sleight of hand and sneaking.
Finally fulfilling myself as a wealthy man. That's what I'm born for.
Some god was challenging us. We should have endured it.
Let's put the sails back up.
Yep.
Okay, give me another sleight of hand.
Oh, no.
Can I climb up and try and help him?
Yes. Give me a No, you sort of just scale it like a cat, but like not like not.
What are you doing?
Yeah, the sails. You can just rig the sails back up and sort of slide down.
My god, this man is a goddamn monkey.
Who do you serve?
Come back to monkey.
I serve the true God.
Are you serving the same gods as me?
In a way.
May you please bless us on our journey.
You've never heard a laugh in your mind before, but it's the closest you've heard it ever, if that makes sense. It's a feeling of like humor, or it's like at that moment you notice something.
Just making it worse.
It's almost like a shadow in the water. Deep down.
I noticed that.
Yeah, everyone can see it.
It's just a shadow, like in front of us.
To here. Just here.
Where?
Here. Just trying to get something to represent it.
Oh.
Oh, nobody's doing anything?
I don't have a. I'm trying to find.
Wow.
Okay.
What are you looking at, Sis?
Nothing, I hope. Oh god.
Do I see that?
Everyone can see that.
Looks like a school of fish.
There's a big rock underwater, guys.
Can I make a perception check?
Go ahead.
Also do that.
Cthulhu.
Yeah, I guess I do the same thing. Where is
You
it?
can see bubbles rising from it, and it looks like a shoal of fish.
It's only a shoulder fish. We'll be fine.
Wait, you call it a shoal, not a school?
You can call it either.
Yeah. So
Anyone has a fishing line?
it seems to be approaching you
Guys,
slowly.
we might have a dinner here.
Is this a gift from the divine, or do I have to regret this?
What do you mean by regret this? Who are you even talking to?
The person who might have sent it this.
Do we have any fishing equipment on the boat?
No. Hatsun, you
Yes.
also hear smash the boat, break the stone. At that moment, the fish jump out of the water and start just slapping against you with like quite a large amount of force.
What?
Get back on the oars! Nameless, you two, on the oars now!
I start throwing out the fish out of the deck.
I use the spear as a harpoon and I try to just fish the fishes.
Okay.
Throw him out, you idiot!
Roll me an attack for that.
Are they jumping into the boat? Or
Yes, they're jumping into the boat and smacking you like across the face and body.
Oh,
Getting beaten up with fish?
I laugh very, very hard if I get smacked by a fish.
Meanwhile, I'm just trying to cut them down with a dagger and just
Okay,
throw them
okay.
out.
Anyone who's doing that, can you roll me attacks?
Is a fish any close to me, actually?
No, literally it is raining fish. The shoal is
Oh.
just leaping up onto the boat.
Mal,
Yeah,
you're not gonna like what I'm gonna do very soon.
Look, guys, we have food. The god sent us food.
Wait, so what should I roll?
An attack if you're trying to attack the fish.
Alright.
Do I need to roll damage or is the fish just dead?
No, roll damage. Yeah. Okay. Alright, what are you doing during this?
What's happening?
I'm getting
Can
slapped
I
by
hear?
fishes.
They're literally just like fish raining on top of us and slapping us in
There's
the
fish
face.
jumping out of the water.
You gonna eat them or what?
We need to kill them before we can eat them.
Alright,
Try
yeah.
to cut them into pieces. My
Okay.
longsword.
You making sushi?
Give me an
Ooh.
attack.
Wait. So just click on.
Yeah, click on the name again, yeah.
Gustafsson just swinging a longsword at them.
So in one fell swoop, Andre, you just cut 9 fish like in half at once. Same with like Nico, you're just doing like a
Quick jabs.
quick jabs, just skewering them. Same thing for Gustav, just swiping them. And you start to hear the boat start to creak as fish start to pile up at your feet.
Start throwing them out.
Food.
Is still water getting in?
No, it was sealed by Nico.
Yes.
Well,
Oh, we have food.
I think it's
Nova,
And the fish are still coming. Like
can you put the dagger on the ground?
there's just
Just in case water comes in.
there's just slaps of fish against you as they still keep on coming.
How many fishes are there?
I
Enough that
pull
it's starting to reach your ankle height on the boat.
Oh god.
I cast a firebolt into like where the fish are coming from.
Okay.
In the water.
Give me a 5.
Oh.
Can you give me damage?
Can any of you grab me a bucket?
Divine. We have enough
yes,
food. You don't need to send us more.
The water starts to bubble where it was, and then the fish sort of stop for a second, and then this more starts to come. It seems like it's less now though.
Is there water in the boat?
No, there's fish. The fish has now started to pass past your ankles, and are starting to climb up your
Everybody
climb
stop
up your calf.
throwing the fish out.
Yeah, I'm getting bucket
is
loads
food.
out of the.
It's
So
food.
I ignore I'm getting bucket loads of fish out of
If
the
we
deck.
throw them out, they're just gonna come back in anyway.
Yeah, they're dead. Some
But
of them.
not really.
Well, stab them and then throw them out.
They're a gift from the divine.
We don't have. The ship
As
is
the
gonna
fish
sink.
start to pile up more and more, there's a creak and a snap.
Exactly.
Where's
Everybody
the
throw
snap?
the fish out.
Am I
Somewhere
throwing
beneath
the
the
fish out or
fish,
not?
Yes, throw the fish out now.
No, but I'm asking.
you
now.
can start to slowly see water bubble up beneath the carpet of fish.
Maybe you should pull the dagger that
Yes,
absorbs
but
liquid
I
in
think
there.
the fish are the bigger issue here.
Well, not really.
They're the ones that are going to make us sink. I pull out the dagger and put it into the water at the bottom of the boat.
Probably
Maybe
go
fate
forward.
wanted us to break here.
So you, what? What are you doing, Dragon?
You know the slightly magical dagger?
Yes.
I pull it out and put it into the water at the bottom of the boat.
Okay. As you sort of push away the flopping fish to try to reach the bottom, like the where the water is, nothing. It just keeps on bubbling.
Well, okay, never mind. Throw the fish out.
The boat
It's like-
continues
I am
doing
creaking.
it.
All of you roll the d20.
Great.
Oh
No,
my
that's
god.
alright. 1D.
Just a series of unfortunate events.
Hey!
Good on Sim. Oh my
Oh
god.
my
Hey!
god. That's all
cheater.
20.
Okay. Two of you gets Nico and Andre get smacked across the face extremely forcefully by two very large fish and knock you both to the ground.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
Nico, just as the fish is about to hit you in the face, Gustav just swings his sword and cuts it in half, and it falls to either side of you.
Oh,
What
you
are
get
all
all
the
the
guys
guts in
Andre's
the
actually
face.
just been attacked by a goddamn Atlantic tuna.
What are
So
all the
you
other guys
both of you are currently lying in the carpet of fish while it flops around.
Well,
Yuck.
I grabbed
All the
fish
other
that,
people are currently hacking at them with their various weapons as well.
I grabbed the fish that like slapped me by the tail, and I
Mhm.
use him to slap all the fishes so they don't come into the
Okay, the fish have now seemingly stopped. It's about halfway up your calf. Is just the boat is covered with a carpet of fish.
Perfect.
Are there any barrels on the
No.
ship?
Oh, there's the stocks. There's the food supply underneath the captain's quarters.
We don't need the food supply anymore.
Wow. This fish will go off. That's provisions and rations.
The water continues bubbling up.
Clear the fish away from. Let's find this leak and try and patch it. And
Yeah,
throw as many fish out as we can. We can keep a few.
I clear the leak, but I don't throw fishes.
I start throwing them out.
Okay.
I don't need to maybe fix it instead.
Gonna be very useful and keep praying.
As you start throwing the fish out, Dragon, the one moment you throw it in, it seems like it just turns around and flops back up onto the boat.
We're gonna sink if we don't get these fish out.
We're gonna sink if we don't fix the crack.
Okay.
Witness my majesty.
Can I see the crack?
After some investigation and a lot of murdering of fish, you can see the crack. it seems like it's sort of just being covered by like a large fish, sort of wedged in the hole.
Well then, try it again as I had a success before.
Maybe just leave the fish there.
Well, the water.
I'm just gonna look.
How
like,
fast is the water coming in?
About probably an inch every couple of minutes.
Can
Well,
I
having the
can I
dagger
see
stuck
if
in.
it would be wise to remove the fish and patch it up?
Okay, it seems like probably if you do that, it'll probably come in about 3 inches every minute.
Eldar, what do you think? Do you think we should remove the fish and patch it up and use one of our spare planks?
Well, have you removed the water yet?
I pick up a bucket and start throwing it out.
Okay.
If you can
Along with
outpace it,
some of the
probably.
dead fish.
If you can outpace it, probably because you're better to just get rid of the water and then maybe repair it. Are we able to? So it's an inch per
minute, which is quite a lot actually.
I mean,
over the entire bottom of the boat.
Yeah, but we can probably outpace it, right?
Yes, but we have to sleep and do other things on the boat.
We can't sleep like one at a time or something.
maybe it's gonna be the beginner's game.
Captain, how far are we from the shore?
Probably
I'm not
step to
quite
step.
sure, probably another at least 16 hours, perhaps.
Or what?
Oh,
Should be
Ooh,
fine.
that's a pace.
But I start. I mean, when
That's-
I'm not needed for the pulling, I just
Oh,
cut off
wow.
heads of the fishes and the tails, and I just prepare them.
That's a good 80 feet of water we could be under.
But if we remove it, every time there is a bit too much, we just.
It's up to Eldar. He's pretty much the onboard carpenter.
Well, I never repaired a ship, but I guess like patching it up was good enough for now. Yeah, how much water is there left? Have you actually removed it? A bit at least.
Yeah, it's still sort of bubbling, but it's clear enough. It still splashes a bit when you walk, but there's not really much
prepared
more you
plank.
can get with the bucket.
Give us 2 minutes and I'll try to do it. Just remember
Just
to keep
know
an eye.
if you fail, we might all
Yeah,
die.
I know. That's why I need you to just make sure to like assist me if anything goes wrong.
Oh, I'm on site. I kneel by the crack with Eldar.
I can
about
continue
you?
making
Great,
preparing the fish to dry it on the sun.
Oh god.
Oh, actually, I have an idea.
What is it?
I could try and freeze the water.
Oh. Huh. That's gonna last longer?
I could just keep on freezing it. Now, can I try and freeze the water?
Go ahead. Okay, that will do it. You can cover the hole.
Oh. Right. Just I guess we just need to keep an eye on it.
Every time that starts to melt, I'll just freeze it again.
Well, no need for carpentry then.
I was so incredibly tempted to make all the fish go to sleep during that encounter.
No, we would all been sleeping in too.
No, you
You can target it.
No, you can't.
no.
No, you can't.
I mean,
That's the problem.
fish have the lowest hit point.
You have
hit
to
points, don't
read it
they?
again. Like we misused it last time.
Oh, but
Did you enjoy the plenty of my harvest?
Thank you for the food. Why did you damage the ship?
There's no reply.
May I ask who you are?
You shall enjoy the strength of my flesh. And that's it. So, as you keep on going, it's quite quiet sailing.
I'd like to point out that I'm drying all the fish I can dry. Like, just cutting it up, removing what's inside, like, you know, just drying the fish.
Yeah,
the sun.
okay. Okay,
I
you
might
can do that.
ask, Nova to get you some fire.
I could probably
I
cook
use-
them in my hands if you wanted me to.
Yeah, don't use fire, use the sun, it's much tastier.
Hmm.
Dry it.
Yes, wind and sun is all what we need.
Alrighty then.
I pick up a fish and a fairly small fish and try to start cooking it in my hands.
Do this at all right parts. Gustav passes out.
They're goddamn drunkards. Good to see you're still up and with us.
For now. I think the slap on the face from the fish woke me up.
Sirius, if anything happens, you want to both try to get the left together?
What?
If need be, do you want to do the
Oh yeah, there's
left?
no one on the left.
The
Yeah.
chief can do that, or one of his soldiers.
It's okay, I can do both. We'll never need to pull both of them anyway, so I just
guess
hold
so.
one in each arm.
Alrighty then.
Why can't the chief
Such
help?
a terrible idea.
Pretty sure the chief is asleep or seasick.
Isn't
Yeah,
like,
he does
badly
not
wounded?
look too happy being on a boat.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's quite smooth sailing for a while. Then you notice something which you've only heard from like the room, like this, like what the rumors of like delirious sailors. I keep on losing my mouse. Silius.
Yeah.
The fish that is frozen in the hole, as the water just starts to defrost right before Dragon refreezes it, you notice it speaks to you.
Can I understand what it's saying?
Beware. That's it. At
I
which point
didn't
the thing is
understand
frozen.
anything. Oh yeah.
Didn't hear anything.
Wait. Why are you freezing that spot again?
It's so the water doesn't come in.
But the fish is speaking to us.
The fish is speaking to you.
Yes. I heard something. Do the other ones make sense?
Are you delirious?
He's a religious man. If the if the fish speaks to him, it's
Speaks
probably
to fish.
it's probably a sign of faith, of God, whatever. Is it?
What did it
Well,
say?
it's dead.
Well, I didn't hear. You just froze it.
Well, okay, I won't freeze it again next time. I'll let you speak to your fish. But if it doesn't have anything useful to say, I'm going to refreeze it so the water doesn't come in.
While you're having this conversation, you notice off in the distance what looks like a mast. You can only see the mast though.
Where exactly?
Off far right.
Would navigation tools include a spyglass?
No.
Okay.
I use my hand as a spyglass, just blocking up the sun.
Oh yeah, it actually gives you quite a good
Captain,
advantage.
do you have a spyglass or anything?
I'm not that wealthy. Why do you have that voice? I'm not that wealthy.
He's just dying right now. Got slapped too much.
Alrighty,
Yeah.
should we
okay.
stay away, I guess?
What's happening?
There's
Can
a
actually-
mast off in the distance.
Does it have like a flag on top of the mast or anything that would determine if it's going
I
towards
try
us?
to look at the mast and at the boat.
Yeah,
like,
give me all perception if you're trying to look at it.
Oh my god.
You can see something. Oh, okay. Uldreth, you can see. It seems like the boat is far enough away that only the mast is visible on the horizon.
I would expect so.
And you can see a flag that you don't recognize.
Huh.
I can't see shit. Do you see anything? I think the fish slapped me too much.
Oh, definitely. The ship was, the fish was definitely getting into your mind. I don't know who that is. It has a cloth on it, but doesn't sign anything, I think.
Does it have any shapes on it?
Yeah, what colors?
It appears to be yellow. But the
Yeah.
symbol on it you don't recognize.
Hmm.
Should
Well.
we go towards it?
It doesn't look Kernick, but should we trust people? It could be actually like they might be pirates by this time. What do you think?
They
Even
could
though
be.
they're pirates, we are here. Andre, the big chief here, you know. They can
But
easily
what kind of men would try to pirate the Kerns? It wouldn't be an easy career.
It wouldn't be
I
an
mean-
easy career, but better than dying on the island.
I could think of some.
The current empire is huge. They probably don't have enough manpower to protect it completely.
Also, why would they bother to defend? They already have the control of the continent, do they?
I think we should go and see who they are.
Well then,
I
I'm
think
gonna
we should stay away and do our mission.
We have 2 for
And
1.
Is that cowardice?
It's focus.
Ha, and you call me a coward?
Yeah, it's focus. Those people have nothing to do with us. We shouldn't bother them. They
Aren't we
shouldn't bother
off
us.
course
We have
anyway?
something to do.
We turned
Yeah.
a bit left.
How
We should go.
how off course are they?
It looks like from their current heading they'll intercept you.
Well, we can't just wait anyway.
Oh yeah, we'll intercept them then.
I mean, I can only think of one different party that this could be.
Who?
Well, I guess we will see.
Who do you think?
Eldar
See.
might know too. From the old stories.
Some kind of pirates?
Well,
Maybe they'll buy our fish.
it will be very militaristic. From what I know.
Do you think we can sell them more fish?
Maybe.
I hope so. Will we continue?
Maybe we can
Okay.
take their boat and give them our boat.
As you continue on, and you can begin to see more and more of the boat, would you all mind rolling me a new perception roll? Now that you can
Hey.
actually see more.
Hey!
Oh my god.
What is that?
Right, so Andre, you can see something very odd. You just see on the boat, it is covered in a carpet of fish, and there is no one on the deck.
Huh. What else can I tell about the boat?
It seems to be quite large. It's completely empty. The sails are riddled with holes, and there's holes throughout the boat.
Yes, I can see the holes too.
Uh,
Yes.
Are there holes in the hull?
Yes.
Wait, is the fish sick? Is the boat sinking?
No, it just seems to be like just sort of drifting.
But it's not
Huh.
sinking.
No, it's
It's bigger than
all the
ours.
holes seem
Well-
to be above the waterline.
Hi people, we have a new boat coming for us.
There's a lot of holes in it.
Well,
But it's probably better than ours.
We don't have the supplies to repair it though.
We can-
Well, depends what
there
on
And
use
the
the
this
ship.
boat.
sails are
We can
broken.
use this boat as supplies to repair it.
Really depends what's on the ship. Maybe we can even find some good stuff.
There is fish on the ship.
We did have a bit of rope.
There's fish everywhere. We do not have a lack of fish.
There can
Yes.
be more wood on the ship. We don't know.
I mean, we can also
Well,
take the wood off the ship.
Oh yeah, we
Cap-
could.
Captain, steer us towards it, but don't crash into it. Take us alongside if you can.
It's
Will do.
isn't it on intercept course?
It
We
is.
can just wait.
We
And
don't want to crash into it.
yeah, but we can just wait and board it, and then just fix the holes with the planks we have on this ship. Get all the fish from this ship on that other ship, and then move.
We don't
And the
need more
supplies.
fish.
We do, so we can pass as fishermen or just eat for like a week, a month.
Actually, that is a cool. We can pass as fishermen.
I just bite in one of the fish and see how good
Prepare
it
for
tastes.
boarding.
So as you arrive closer, and you pull up to it, you can see there is at least a 2 foot, or probably possibly even deeper in some area, carpet of fish lining the ship.
What the hell happened to this ship?
The same
You
as
can
my own.
also see the holes in the ship and in the sails appear to be fish-sized.
Ah, yes.
My god.
Can you
They're
tie
all
to it?
salmon, just to give you an idea of.
Oh my god.
I'm checking on the fish and the frozen one again. Or check on him.
All the fish appear to be dead, but
Oh,
not because they were killed. It seems like they dried out and died.
okay. Well,
Can we board it?
is there any rope we can attach the boat to?
You all have your rope.
Does
Yeah.
how many people would I estimate that the ship would take to crew?
Probably 30, maybe more.
To crew completely or to get it running?
To get it running, you're not 100% sure. It probably would at least be about 20, maybe.
It's smaller than the ship that me and Andrew used, or bigger?
This one seems to be an actual, working ship. The one that you got on was sort of more of a leisure sort of.
Captain,
It was designed to be piloted by small crews.
Captain, how many people do you think we would need to move that ship?
If ever we had all of us, maybe we could shift it, but I wouldn't like to be on that thing with a wave, considering the holes.
Well, we can fix
Do you
the
think it would be
holes.
wise to try and repair it and use that ship instead of ours?
Well, our sails won't fit it. We could try to do it with oars, but our sails aren't the same size as theirs.
We can use our sails to
I
patch the
yell
sails.
in there and say, hello? To see if I get any response.
All you hear is sort of like the distant slapping of fish.
I think it's a terrible idea to go on that ship. I think we should salvage what we can off it and continue on our way.
I want that flat.
That's a big and cool ship.
We would end up sinking or something. As
Oh.
the captain said, we would have to row the rest of the way there, which wouldn't be practical.
I guess we can all look at the flag right now, right?
Oh yeah, what's the flag look like?
Yeah, what does the flag look like?
It is stained like a white yellow. It's a white that's been stained yellow, and it is of some letters that I don't believe any of you can read. There's like 2 initials on it.
Does it look like that funny language that we see on the island?
Yeah.
No.
Nice.
Well,
The gibberish.
Does it look similar to any other language?
Well, can you all tell me what languages you all know?
I know Elvish, Draconic, and Common.
Common and Draconic.
Common
I
and
also have
Draconic.
the...
I know the Valashi,
Wait, what's
I
the
guess.
difference between Elvish and
Vinci.
Draconic?
Same.
Okay.
I
So
also
common and
have the-
Draconic.
Isn't my Draconic something else though, Mal?
Your Draconic is through your class. It's like actual Draconic. So Dex isn't really a thing.
I have Thieves' Cant as well.
I know Valashi and Vilsi.
Okay.
Rename the ones then.
Yeah, so none of you understand this writing.
Steve, do you understand that?
No, I don't think I do. No one in the ship appears to. No one, at least no one conscious appears to.
Yeah.
Well, I think let's try and see what they have on the ship, and
We should probably take that flag with us.
I'd
salvage
like
what we can.
to point out that our ship is actually sinking all the time, just by having a huge hole
Yes,
in the
but
bottom.
you've heard what our captain said.
Well,
He would rather be on this ship than that.
with
but
enough
we can
boards
take the
to
wood.
waste, with enough boards to waste, I could probably just be under deck or on top of it, and then not under deck, just on the deck, try to
How
patch
close to the
everything.
ship are we now?
You can literally just tie onto it and climb up.
I grab my rope and tie the two ships.
I guess I'm gonna be the monkey again to get the flag there.
Yes, please.
Yeah, and acrobatics.
I want one to assist me if I fall.
I'll help you.
I want to look around if I see anything.
Okay,
Like
as you
bodies,
all
weapons.
scale onto the boat, it is about 2 feet deep of just dead, stinking fish.
How old do you reckon we are?
Nothing else?
Do they look?
They look probably a week or more just sitting out there rotting.
God,
it's
this is a
rotting
health
fish.
hazard.
Can I go to the captain's quarters?
Yes, you can. It is. The door is covered in fish.
Open it? Or do I need to
Give
move
me
it?
a strength roll if you just want to try to yank it open with the fish.
Eh,
Then do.
Okay, as you yank it open and the sort of decaying and like fish like gel sort of just slops away as you push it. You can see a recently dead corpse lying inside.
I want to check the corpse.
Okay.
It's full of bees.
Just from like a quick look over, it seems like he hasn't died of anything violent.
Did he die of hunger?
You can't tell. He hasn't been done. Nothing physically seems to be wrong with him.
How does he look like? Like skin color, uniform.
Give me an investigation. You think he might either be Vilsi or Shenzu.
How could
Anything
you
else?
mistake
Weapons?
two of them?
Yeah, that's actually pretty.
Those dirty Shinzu.
Well, uniform-wise, it's not something you recognize as either.
But do I see any weapons lying around? Like anything?
Nothing really notable. He
chests.
has a sword, but it's like just a standard sword.
Is there a... Sorry.
It from what you can look around, it seems like it was quite like a sparse living environment. There doesn't seem to be oddly any sort of like niceties even. Like it's an awful sort of looking bed. It seems like it'd be very uncomfortable to sleep on. There's no like alcohol or paintings.
That seems Cornish. It's awful. It's probably Cornish.
Is there a way below deck?
So there's no desk or something?
There is. You think just from the like this minor depression of fish on the thing, you imagine there's probably a stairway. But if there is, it is currently stuffed with fish.
Have I actually climbed the mast?
Did you give me an athletics? Oh, acrobat. Yes, you did. Yes, you can climb the mast. Give me a sleight of hand to remove. Yeah, you can do that.
Oh my
Slide it
god.
Can I see any fishing nets?
On the deck?
Yeah.
Give me an investigation. To see past the fish. Yeah, there's a couple, but it doesn't seem like they're like prepared. They're sort of stored away.
Can I get them?
Sure. You can sort of slide off the layer of fish.
Well, Nova, you want more fish?
Can I check like the whole room?
No, it's to go with our cover of being fishermen,
Oh,
as you proposed.
I thought you wanted more fish. I was.
Oh no, I think we have enough fish for now.
No,
But
we never have enough.
I think this would be a useful asset.
I think I'm gonna vomit if you're gonna eat only fish.
So what are you doing, Hans?
That
I want
new
to
fish
check
doesn't,
the whole
doesn't seem
room, like
edible.
desk, under the bed, uniform of the guy.
Yeah, there
fucking
really
loser.
isn't anything notable.
Is there any like repair supplies like planks of wood or anything?
Nothing on the top deck.
Can we just destroy the ship and get planks of wood out of it?
Or they're gonna be less quality, I would say. There's if
It's
you
a
can,
bigger ship.
yeah, but still, they
It's
have
not
like
easy to
holes. And I'll say it's not that easy.
It's not easy to remove logs from a house to make a new house.
Hey
Well,
guys,
That's fair.
there's
Wes?
a body in here.
What's the body about?
Oh, it's a dead body.
Well, is there anything special about it?
Oh, just take a look. He looks very interesting.
Civilized?
Well, I guess so, yeah.
Oh.
His uniform is not anything I know of. Maybe you guys know something more?
Do we know something more?
Get an
No,
investigation
none of you
going.
recognize it.
No, never seen this before.
I pull out my dagger and make a small prick in his finger. Is there any blood?
It's incredibly congealed. It's basically like he seems to have been dead for quite a while. No, the dagger doesn't seem to do anything.
Oh yeah, good. Can I check how he died? Like,
That was
Look
just a
for
normal dagger, not a
symptoms.
magical one.
Oh, right, okay.
can I check like for symptoms or something? Like
I guess she's
illness,
off anyway.
stabs.
Okay,
Yeah.
give me a medicine.
I have a +4 on this, and always rolling bad.
He doesn't seem to have starved to death.
No, it
There's
only
also
gets
no
reduction.
physical
yeah.
damage to him.
Well then, if you can dig through the fish to get to the bottom deck.
Well, I guess the two helpers of
We
Nova
may
can do
we
that.
may as well have a try. There's an indent here. This is probably where the stairwell is.
Maybe we should just put the fish back to the sea on this boat. Rotten and it's not useful anymore.
The boat will sink eventually. It's full of holes as it is.
You guys got the flag?
Well, I got it.
Yes.
Eldorf did.
Maybe we shouldn't show this flag to other people in case they actually know where the flag come from.
Yeah, we don't want to be seen like looters or pirates.
Oi.
I help Eldorf try to clear the stairwell.
Okay.
Arkin.
Just,
weak things.
just from your assumptions, you can probably assume there's about, from the top deck down to the floor of the bottom deck, there's about 7 feet worth of fish.
Maybe not then.
Deep.
Can I get an Arcana check everywhere? Going?
Sure.
Check at the fish.
Fish, yes.
God damn it!
No, you don't know enough about fish. You don't know how they got here, but you wouldn't know that anyway. That's about it.
Well, I think we should leave this boat.
We can.
Well,
We
there
don't
might
need
be
to stay.
something valuable below. I mean,
You could like
I
scuttle
don't
the
think
ship.
he's maybe the only guy here.
How big is the ship compared to how tall is the deck of the ship compared to ours?
You basically have to do like standing on the deck of your boat. The deck of that ship is about at your shoulder.
Are there any holes about level with our ship?
Yes.
Can I get back onto our ship and have a look through one?
Okay. Give me perception.
Oh, fuck's sake.
It is stuffed with fish.
I don't think we're going to get in there anytime soon. It's just fish everywhere.
I mean, we can get rid of the fish by just breaking the hull and get the fish out.
The entire boat is just filled with fish. This
I
is a waste of our time.
I told you so, to just not pay attention to this boat, but I mean, I agree that we should.
Should we scuttle the ship?
Yeah, scuttle the
Yeah,
ship.
I mean,
that's-
I could burn it, but we'll do what?
Well,
Not sure burning it is gonna work since it's full of water and fish and dry thing. I mean, wet things.
It's dry.
it's gonna weaken it a bit.
It's
well,
dry
yeah.
fish. You should burn.
But pretty sure CV as an axe, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be easiest. I don't know.
Are there any salvageable planks I could like try to?
And Nova, you should probably focus on making sure our boat doesn't.
Did you manage to speak to your fish? Or can I refreeze the hull? Silius?
Well,
What? Oh.
Did you speak
yeah,
to your fish?
I'm on this ship. I don't know if the fish is speaking right now.
Silius, come
Eve!
back and speak to your fish.
I will start working on
We're
Scotty
still
and
on the
Fish.
big
oh,
ship.
yeah,
aren't
yeah,
we?
yeah, yeah. Are there any planks that are salvageable and can like yank them with a hammer or something, or a crowbar?
That was so quiet.
No.
You hear that in the distance, Hudson, from the main ship.
Oh yeah.
I take an axe or whatever, and I start hacking at the side of the boat.
I'm going back to the main ship
Okay.
and see if the fish is talking.
I'm just gonna burn a
He's
hole in
not.
the side of the other ship about water level.
I pray.
Okay.
Could also
So
start-
let's first. So you're positioned like on the main ship, then hacking at it.
Yes.
Where are you? So,
like,
okay.
yes.
Okay. Let me
Like,
see.
I guess on the other side of Nova, and I just hack at it.
So Nova, once you open up with your, what do you use? Fireball. Firebolt,
What's
sorry.
it called? Firebolt, yeah.
Seems like this dry fish oil is quite flammable. Like the dried out fish and all the oil from the fish, and it just goes up.
The boat's going up. Get back on the ship
I
now.
The fuck what?
I jump on
Jump.
the ship.
The fuck?
I detach the rope and push as hard as I can away from the boat.
Yeah, I help pushing away. But magic is bad, I keep telling you.
Yeah, magic is
It
bad.
did
You really
its
murdered
job.
those two.
My precious wood.
It's gonna do us too.
At least the magic.
Can I throw like buckets of water onto it? Not throw the buckets, but just throw water with a bucket.
To reach like the rest of the deck, which is on fire, you would have to like since it's at your shoulder height, and to
Yeah.
reach the inside of the deck, you'd have to like either be an incredibly good throw, or climb onto the boat to actually reach the center, which is basically the entire top of the deck's on fire now.
I think we should just continue heading back towards the mainland.
Yes, we've wasted enough time on
Have you hacked like a
fish already.
piece of wood at least? Or
No.
Thanks.
Let's just leave.
Let's just leave. Come on.
So as you start to peel off away from the boat, you start to hear a cracking noise as it sounds like the deck of the top of the larger boat is falling in on itself. And you hear a very brief scream before it goes completely silent. And
What
all you
kind
can
of
hear is the
scream?
crackling of wood. It sounds like a person. Presumably male from the sound.
Can I? How far? Is it?
The entire boat has just sort of crumbled in itself now, and it's mostly just sort of burning. The main bottom hull is sort of just floating there, burning.
That must have just been the sound of the fish going up, surely.
Yeah. Even just
No, that
fish
definitely was a
exploding.
human. That's been burnt to a crisp.
Well, he should have answered when I asked him.
He probably was passed out.
Well, shouldn't have been.
But
Well, may he be
Prickle
blessed
was
on the
definitely
journey.
dead.
Well, they went out easier than just starving to death on a boat full of rotting fish.
Well, I suggest that we calm down on the magic from now on. That use it just sparsely. I think would be the best, right?
Do I see
Well, then-
anything like blood or
Apart from
something?
it just being evil, I think magic should also be hidden.
Yeah, I will hide it from everyone on the mainland, of course.
If there was a person.
Now, do we
why-
see anything in the waters now when it's crumbling together?
As it burns away, give me all passive. Give me all perceptions, please.
Perception checks or
Yeah,
passive perception?
perception check. If you're looking for
Oh
stuff.
my god. We were 4 plus that.
No, there doesn't seem to be anything.
Hmm. Well then,
Well,
it's sort of weird how, if there was a person, how couldn't the person hear us? If there was
Either
actually
way,
a person.
Captain,
Yeah.
take us back. Well, steer us towards the mainland.
What? Yeah, what? Okay, yeah. And he he starts turning the boat around to set off. What time is it? Okay, my cat needs in. One moment.
Be about 1 sec.
Okay.
Dragon is the cat. Oh no.
There, I've just let Dragon in. There you go.
I'm back.
Okay, I've just let you into my room, Dragon.
Ah! Very nice, thank you.
Okay. So, you continue on. There doesn't really seem to be much else of note on the rest of the journey. You sort of just see, as you continue on further, there's some occasional sort of rocks sprouting, like out of the water, which is a bit odd, like this far out into sea. But other than that, it is quite calm. You just have to keep on constantly refreezing the hole and refreezing the fish. And you, in the distance,
Well then,
can see... Let me just doing some calculations. So your goal was to land where?
South of Deadman's Reef, around there.
Okay.
and we could like swim close enough so we can catch a glimpse of what's going on the 10 minutes reef.
Okay. Let me just figure it out. Okay. In the distance, you begin to see what looks like a tower rising above the horizon. And as you get closer, it looks as if on the coast, at the cliff face, like at the edge, what looks to be a tower has been built there. It wasn't there before.
What time is it? Like, is it night or day?
It's sort of just twilight.
So we don't see. Do we see any fires?
There is a fire burning in the top of the like in at the head of the tower.
Let's go to the tower.
I think that might be a light. Would I know?
Yeah, you can guess whatever you want to guess.
I think that might be a lighthouse. I think we should steer clear of it.
Oh. Okay.
I'm not
Can I see
Like
what
this,
kind
huh?
of style? the lighthouse
I'm
is?
curious to who owns this lighthouse.
It does
Let me
not
see.
look Vilsey.
Okay. It doesn't look.
Does it look anything? I
doesn't
assume,
look
I assume
anything we
I've been
know.
to Dragonhold.
It looks like what you've heard the noble sort of estates look like in Shenzhou. That style of architecture, large spires, sort of.
I
would
see
break
with the
through the
recognize it, I
canopy.
assume.
If she was conscious, perhaps.
No. I guess you can. Yeah, we can't really wake her up.
Well then, back to our first proposed this landing. I'm probably gonna stay away from her a bit.
I think we should go in the lighthouse and see who it belongs to.
You had to talk
I think
Shenzo
that might
people?
be a bad idea.
If I hear Sanju, I will slash the fuck out of them.
We don't want to alert everyone to us arriving with just a
Oh.
murder.
If we leave afterwards, no one's gonna know.
Once we land, I don't think the ship's going to get back underway.
No, I guess. But we can go
we
on foot.
only see the tower or something else too, like people walking around there.
From the far off cliff face, it's very hard to tell.
So perception.
Oh,
throw.
it's a cliff face.
It's a cliff face, and then
Yeah.
on top of the cliff, there is a tower.
That is almost definitely a lighthouse. We should steer away and clear of there. Captain, what do you think?
I'm not sure. It's up to you.
Can we really do much else than just go forward and land on the beaches?
That
Yeah.
was the plan all along.
We can go along the shore, and it is a cliff face. It's not a good landing spot, particularly, I would say.
I mean, we can hide in there. I
We're
guess.
gonna get to the so-called new home.
Would I be able to figure out where we are using navigation tools?
Yes, you can. It's night, so you have to use the stars, but you can. Give me a. Can you roll the navigation tools?
I have.
Oh, right, I see. It looks like you are right here. I realize you're on the wrong map. You're right here. I'll mark it.
Yeah, seems about right.
Strange Shenzhou architecture.
Shenzhou. Oh, this
Shenzhou
blind
type.
bastards.
I think we should make a landing then.
Murder them.
Do we all agree to land here?
Yes. Are we gonna
Right here.
stop soon, or because I need to go? Like it's late.
We were gonna stop once you set foot.
Well, let's make a landing here then, Captain. Take us in as gently as you can. I know that's not possible.
Will do.
I take the sails down.
Aye.
Give me the regular rolls.
Here we go, Nico with the
Aye.
monkey.
Give me the all the both the rolls. Alrighty then. Uh-oh.
I'm just blessing
Uh-oh.
everybody.
You drop them. It might be a bit of a hassle to put them back up, but you won't need to. So they just sort of lower. And as you draw closer, you sort of are drawing sort of nearer to the cliff face. You can see on the cliff face there are people, or there are corpses hanging by chains. It looks like at one end of the chains leads to their ankles. But the other end of the chain leads to a pinion pinned into the cliff face.
Oh
Then what?
God!
What was the other one linked to?
Are they dead?
They have rotting.
It's
think-
linked
I think
from
they're
their
dead.
ankles to the cliff face. I think.
Yeah, via chain. So they're
Are
hanging.
they upside down?
Yes.
Do we
The
recognize
cliff
any?
face is completely littered with them.
Oh God.
God!
Do we recognize any of them? Like,
They're too decayed to be able to
What
tell.
type
They were
of place have we
close
come back to?
Their clothes seem to have. They're not wearing much, and anything they do have, it seems like it's sort of fallen off them or being eaten.
they were not even blue mustaches or something.
Their
Which you could
faces are
recognize pretty
unrecognizable.
easy.
All hairs would probably have fallen out by now.
Okay.
This is a bad sign to start.
I mean, it's Dead Man's Reef.
Why would you leave them hanging there? What's the point?
Well, we wouldn't let
So
them
they could
hang.
die,
Shenzu,
probably there.
Kern, one of the two.
But why would they leave them hanging? Like, who is it supposed to warn?
I don't know.
Yes.
I mean, they're probably people. They're probably expecting that there's still people
If I
living.
were to
there
have a
somewhere.
guess, I would expect the Shenzhou people, from what I've heard.
Mhm.
Those
No
That'd be-
offense to
barbarians.
Sivji. Well, she is sleeping. But
Yeah, I think we should
Yeah,
land
yeah.
and make camp and get the fish to continue drying.
As you draw closer and closer, and right before you are about to land, you also notice the entire beach, as far as you can see, is littered with bodies, with chains around their ankles, leading to a large rock on for each. Like, there's 5 people, chains around their ankles, all and then one would lead to a rock. Like, they'd all lead to one rock, and then there'd be another 5. Does that make sense?
I think we may have landed in a place currently at low tide. I think we have to get off this beach tonight. Otherwise, we're going to end up drowning like they did, from what it looks like.
Did they draw?
Mm,
We'll see when we get off the boat, but from what I can tell, why else would they pin them just to rocks there?
well,
Because they were already dead, maybe?
Maybe they would just get wet and stay awake and just suffer.
I mean, they would need to sleep, so I guess or they would die while they were sleeping.
We'll have a look once we get off the boats.
If we need to, we can sleep on the boats and just
I don't think
put
that's
the
a good
boat on
idea.
the beach.
As you say that, you just hear
No, I mean,
as
just
the
put
boat
the boat
just
on the
the
beach.
bottom of the boat crumples in as it crashes against the beach.
Alright.
The
You've
fish
arrived.
I take the fish with me.
Alright, there's a lot of fish though.
Yeah, but the fish one was
The
tough.
special fish.
Oh yeah, the special one. Is
I
it dead already?
tell
It has been frozen, then refrozen, and then defrosted, then refrozen for the last 16 hours.
it's probably dead.
I'm
Is there
still
a dead?
taking it with me.
I tell the soldiers to depart and grab the rest of the stuff on the ship.
Yeah, I think we should
They do that.
put some planks on the floor to put all the fish so it doesn't get dirty.
Silius, do you want to do a autopsy thing on those bodies and see how they died?
And check
Like I
the
said, I really need to go, guys. So
Okay.
you just tell me about the rest, okay?
like falls
Okay.
unconscious.
Another one of them has passed
Hey.
out drunk. They really need to stop drinking.
Right, so you guys can do whatever small thing you want to do at the beach, then we'll end it.
Okay,
Cool.
I want to check the bodies.
Okay.
Ooh.
You can see these people have died in various different ways. It
Like,
seems like one group of 5 people tied to a rock were strangled to death. Another had their throats slit. Another seems to have been hanged. It seems like they've all been killed in
Any
various
drowned?
different ways. Some of them seem to have drowned, but not all of them. It seems like it's different things.
Do they have watermarks on them?
What do you mean?
Like, do the bodies look like bloated from water?
Yeah, it seems like they've been here for quite a while.
Do they have seaweed on them?
No.
Maybe
What
we are
disgrace.
safe to spend the night here, even though it's a awful place.
Definitely. Is there a forest nearby?
We're currently at the bottom of a cliff.
Wait, we're on a cliff.
You're
right
at,
now?
you're at the beach. You're at the foot of the beach, and then above you, at the end of the beach, there is the cliff face up.
Ah,
Can we?
I see.
Are there any ways off the beach visible?
You can travel. It looks like you can probably travel right into a small thing of forest. Then leads.
I think we should go and camp in that forest tonight, rather than this place. It's too exposed here.
He's about right.
I tell the soldiers to get the provisions and as many fish as they can carry off the boat.
Okay, we do that.
So
Cool. That was good.
And we'll end it there.